AFTV, Dan. Friendly loss 2-1 at home, but it was, first of all, let's focus on the positives. It was great to be back in the stadium, wasn't it?
Oh, mate, it was amazing. Listen, I haven't been back since 2020 West Ham game. So to have me and my dad here, it was great. Listen, I would rather have seen it full stadium, of course, but that's the one positive of today, I suppose, that we're now back in grounds. But yeah, I don't know what more to say about the game, Robbie. It was disappointing, I would say. We were near full strength, in my opinion. Yeah. And that's the Chelsea B team, and they've beaten us. And I get to a stage sometimes where I look at mistakes happening. This is the side that's come 8th 2 years running, and we shouldn't be surprised that we've got Xhaka and El Neni in midfield. We're seeing mistakes at the back still with Rob Holding and others like that. 2-on-1. There's no excuses anymore with this. So I'm not going to sit there and start ranting and get frustrated, because this is what we should be expecting now. This is a team that's come 8th 2 years running, and all we've done is sign Ben White for the first team to improve the first team. I like the Tavares, I like Lokonga, but they are really first teamers. We need to do some serious business. It's 2 weeks until we go to Brentford, mate, and we can't beat Chelsea's B team. So it's worrying times.
The defence, I was trying to work out in the first half what the formation was. It seemed like El Neni was playing as a centre-back.
Yeah.
And then we got caught. It was on about 3 occasions. We got caught like 3-on-1, not even 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Chelsea should really have scored more goals in that first half. And then I guess the other worrying thing is that, you know, much better performance, decent performances in patches going forward. 2 chances for Aubameyang. Again, he didn't take him. He's not looking on it at the moment.
It's worrying.
He's working hard, but he's just not putting the goals away.
It's worrying. Something's wrong. Something's wrong there. I mean, to miss a header like that, you know, there's something wrong there. Smith-Rowe hit the post. Joe Willock, I thought it was going in. So there was chances there. But let's be honest, Robbie. If they had serious team players out in their first team, Chelsea, they would have walked it.
Do you think today he was kind of experimenting? Because as I said, the formation I don't know. I couldn't work it out. As I said, it looked strange. Well, I don't know who was who was playing centre back. It just looked a weird formation.
Well, I've got to be honest, I don't like this manager, you know that. Yeah, I don't quite understand what he's trying to do. I mean, when they scored, I see him clapping. I thought, what's he clapping for? Just gone 2-1 down. What's he clapping about? I didn't understand the formation. El Neni looked as a back three at times. Maybe that was to try and push Chambers and Tierney forward, but I didn't see either of those having a great game today either, if I'm honest with you. And when I see Xhaka and El Neni in midfield again, why are we surprised? I thought Thomas Partey was our best player. Got injured and come off, and all of a sudden we're back to Xhaka and El Neni again. You've got to look at that midfield now, Mikel, and say, right, what have I got to do here? Because if Lokonga isn't going to be our first teamer, I need to get at least 2 into that midfield.
All right. Well, you're in charge now. Who would those 2 be?
For me, I'd go for Bissouma, 100%. I think that it's a player now that it might be unlikely, because obviously we spent a lot of money already on Brighton's player in Ben White. And I would go for somebody with a little bit of a Cesc Fabregas in him, and I like the look of Houssam Aouar. I really like the look of him. I know a lot of people are saying there's some inconsistency there, but you can't tell me that you go for a player. Like, look at Man United. They went all out for Jadon Sancho, right? Then they go and get him. We were all out for Houssam Aouar. Now his price is, what, cut in half? And we're not even going for a bid for him. I think that's bizarre. I think the player's got amazing quality. I can't get that performance from Lyon out in my head, how good it was against Man City. Absolutely outstanding. And I look at that performance now and think that is what we are lacking in this midfield. I don't want to see this sideways and backwards passing from El Neni and Xhaka anymore, man. This has been, what, 5 years we've seen this now? We've not kicked a ball in the Champions League with Xhaka and El Neni. Why are we surprised that we're not causing any creativity? There's a lot on Smith-Rowe. You know, the shirt number's a heavy one for him now. He did, but we've got to look at that now. Joe Willock come on, I thought played well as well, but they're not what we need. We need a James Maddison in there now. We need somebody like that who's going to give that creativity and also get on the score sheet, because I think we're lacking goals in that position. So that would be my kind of transfer window. But do you see us spending a lot of money, Robbie? This is what I don't know. It's got to be a lot of money, that. Do you know what I mean?
Could be. What I'm hearing, they've still got a lot of money to spend. So let's see. We've got a couple. Well, we've actually got a whole month left of the transfer window. So let's see how that one works out. And like I said to somebody earlier, let's hope that you know, they can have this Chelsea. We want the one when we play them actually in the league, but there's a lot to improve.
Listen, that's the thing. This is a friendly. We've got to remember that, you know. And the big game comes in a few weeks' time. But I'm worried at the moment that we're not ready to start this season in a couple of weeks' time. Why do we leave everything so late? You know, is it going to get to this stage where we're going to be panic buying again come the 30th of August, ready for the day after when it closes? I don't want to see that. I want to see us go for this league as best we can. we're not going to win it. But let's try and finish as high as we can, yeah? Because you've got Man City, you've got Chelsea, you've got Liverpool, and after that, I think it's up for top 4 grabs if we get our signings right. And that's what I need to see happening, mate, because at the moment, I'm worried looking at this team. Really worried.
Cool. Nice.